from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong. We're the best. Football.
Welcome back, and before we go into Dale's under-18 segment, we have got some interesting footage coming up about a coach of the under-18s at a certain place out at Bannockburn who doesn't appear to be concentrating on the game at the moment. He's yakking away to his trainer. What's going on there, Dale? Are you watching the game?
I'm always watching the game.
Well, the producer reckons he caught you unawares then.
I was talking to a runner.
Okay, but you were taking notes of what was going on the ground, though.
Yeah, look, I really found it hard to judge how the guys were going on the weekend, and I just said to him when he was going out on the ground, just run past a few of the boys and just find out whether it's just a difficult game to be involved in. It was really frustrating from my point of view, sitting back watching the guys go about their footy. So.
Oh, you're trying to talk yourself out of it, mate. That's all right. But anyway, under-18s, mate. What happened last weekend?
Yeah, look, Inverleigh took on East Geelong, and Inverleigh kicked the pool 33-16, 214 to defeat East Geelong 2 behinds. McLean kicked 9. I'm not too sure what he's done during the first 3 or 4 games, but first time I've seen him mentioned. We also have Perrott with 7, Tarbert 6, and Lake Carroll with 4, and obviously a few others getting in amongst them. Better players, McLean obviously after 9 goals was good. Brown and B&A occasions were the better players for the Inverleigh side. East Geelong, as I said, didn't kick a goal, but their better players were Forehand, Brereton, Carpentier and Mott. Bannockburn took on the Belmont Lions, and they got the chocolates out there, 16-16, 112 to defeat Belmont 6-8, 44. Warple with 5, Howling with 4, Stone Husson with 3, and better players there, Stone Husson, Warple and Pasala. Jubba got 2 for the Belmont Lions. Better players there, McCoach, Pike, Thompson and Thorpe. North Geelong remain one of the undefeated sides in the competition. They kicked 13-13, 91 to defeat Werribee 4-7, 31. Miller got 9, and that now brings up 35 for the season, so not far behind Briggy. He's doing a great job up there. Good tall kid, takes a good mark and kicks a nice ball. Copy, Cotter, Paramanov and Gasper are the other goal kickers. Unfortunately, no better players listed, but I reckon Miller kicking 9 would have to be one of their better ones. For the Werribee side, Keisha with 3 and Wilson. Best players, Blade, Wilson, Boyd and Keisha. Thompson took on Corio in a pretty good close game out there, they tell me. Thompson, their goal kickers were Gardner and Bowman with 3. Rogers and Featherston both got 2. Better players, Bowman, Gardner, Dara and Randall. And for the Corio side, Taylor with 6, McConaughey and Wright kicked 2. Better players out there, Short, Taylor, McGregor and Bradford. This week's game see Winchelsea take on East Geelong, North playing the Belmont Lions, Thompson against the Werribee Central side, and Bannock on Sunday take on Corio in what should be a good day out there for the club. And hopefully we'll just bring up the ladder at the moment, and hopefully we've got, I think Inverleigh will be on top with North Geelong close behind. And after that, I can't tell you. So
there it is.
There it is. Inverleigh are on top. As I said, it's a pretty healthy percentage there. North Geelong, Werribee with 3 wins, Bannockburn with 3, and the Belmont Lions now with 2 hang into the top 5 with Corio, Thompson, East Geelong and Winchelsea, even though they're outside the fort. It looks good to see they've actually got some kids running around playing football for the club. So good effort for those 2 undefeated sides, but as I said, a long way to go before final start. Hopefully someone can come in and knock those 2 top sides off shortly, Dick.
Thanks, Dale, for another great under-18 segment. Of course, Dale will be back again next Saturday morning with a wrap-up of all the under-18s action. As we said in segment 1, we've got a very special guest on the show this morning. And, of course, tomorrow is the Bannockburn Bellpost Hill VCFL WorkSafe match of the round. And the man who's going to coordinate that and is also the Vice President of the Geelong District Football League. Welcome to our Saturday morning show, Andrew Downey.
Morning, Dick. How are you?
I'm sensational, mate. Good to have you out on a Saturday morning. And tell us, what is going on there tomorrow? What is this all about, the WorkSafe VCFL match of the day?
Oh, look, the VCFL game of the month has been on. They've been going around for about 9 years now. I think the VCFL have been doing it. And it's the first time that they've started doing it around the district league. So we're thrilled. They bring out the WorkSafe apparatus, WorkSafe health checks. Ron Barassi will be the special guest at the luncheon, and we'll also be mixing amongst the crowd and be available. So it's something the VCFL have been doing now, I say, for about 9 years, and I think it's a great thing for football, and it's great for us that we've picked up a game of the month.
And a big family day planned out at Bannockburn as well. Obviously, you're expecting a good crowd out there, local.
Well, that's one of the reasons for it being on a Sunday. I'm hoping for a really good crowd. The jumping castles and face painting and all those sort of kids things are part of the show, not just the luncheon and Ronald Dale. So yeah, it's a great family day, and we're hoping for a big crowd. We had a choice of what we could roster, and we looked at that game as one of our country clubs and one of our city clubs in Belpo still being the premiers last year. It's a clash that sort of shows off the league, country v city, as part of our league show off. So hopefully, we'll draw a good crowd.
Well, good luck tomorrow, Andrew. What time does the game start? Is there any lead-up game, any curtain raisers, or it's just the main game?
No, it's the three games. All three games are playing.
Normal.
Cryo and Bannockburn are playing in the under-18s, and then it's
Bannock Belpo still.
Bannock Belpo still for the rest of the day. Belpo still not having under-18s, of course.
And netball, Dick.
Netball as well.
Netball as well, yeah. But Cryo filling that gap in, which was great of them to fill in on the Sunday. The reserves at the normal time. The main game's pushed out to about a 2:30 start, because there's a bit of pre-game stuff with Ron and the tossing of the coin. The netballers will be on the ground at the same time, so the netball's been pushed back as well. Mm-hmm. So, all good.
And after the game, is there any special medal presented or anything like that? Good.
No, just a general presentation at the end of the game, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
fantastic. So we encourage everybody to get out there tomorrow. It'll be a fantastic day out at the Bannockburn Footy Ground, Victoria Park, and particularly for all those people who've been around footy a long time to see the great man himself, Ronald Dale Barassi. Very quickly, Andrew, how long have you been Vice President of the GDFL?
I've been sentenced for, I think this is my 7th year of my sentence.
Gee whiz. Yeah. Now, this is confidential, mate. It's just between us on the footy show.
Absolutely.
Have you got your sights on the main job?
Oh, well, how could you fill those shoes? Couldn't possibly be done, could it?
So you don't want Margaret's job?
No.
And you don't want
That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
And you don't want the 12 weeks holiday.
Absolutely.
You don't want the 12 weeks holiday.
I could take the 12 weeks holiday, that'd be all right. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Look, Andrew, thanks very much for coming in this morning. Now, will you stick around for
Sure.
help us out with some of the selections this afternoon?
Yeah, I'll have a guess.
Fantastic. All right, we're going to take a very short break. When we come back, we'll talk about all the action on both this afternoon and tomorrow's big VCFL game of the month. Back after this.
Football, let's get